bam, MC in the house. Well, in the car, outside of the gym. So pretty cool occurrence in the gym just now, just getting out from a lift, and had an interaction with a couple of young bloods, early 20s, I think all of them, 19, 20, 21, around there. And how men are used to interacting today compared to how we naturally interact and build tribal bonds was on full display. So if you guys know me, if you've met me in real life, I am to be considered something of a ball buster, right? And I always am using it in a way to build a rapport, where I find it to be, appropriate. But it's something that I find, it's a tool in my tool bag that I find myself using less and less frequently, over the years. And it was actually a good rep just now. A couple of those three guys were squatting in the gym, and I come over, and there are two squat racks, in one of the gyms that I go to, the one here, and they were on one to three of them, and there was another guy on the other one, and I went up to them first, and I asked, how many reps you guys, or how many sets you guys have left, and they said 4 each, and I was like, all right, be a minute. I asked the other guy, and he said, it's my last one coming up. So I was like, all right, I'll wait for that one. If you guys go to the gym, you understand the way that works. So I'm there, and the three guys are having a good time, and one of them starts to squat, and I see he's doing, the half reps that most people do. So I take the opportunity to, I got some time because the kid on the other rack is still using it for a set. So I said, are you guys squatting? And the other two guys, the one not in the squat rack doing his set, said, yeah. And my reply was, well, is he going to come back later and do the bottom half of those? And they were like, they're young guys, not necessarily big guys, but they took it in stride. They laughed, but I guess they're so just not used to somebody interacting with them like that they were taken aback for a moment. And I said, I'm just busting you guys' balls, you guys probably should go a little bit lower, though. I said, but it's all right. I want to see you two guys squat, too. So all of a sudden, the spotlight is on. And slowly but surely, the guy leaves the rack that I was waiting for. I get on. I start, doing my warm-ups and stuff, and I'm interacting with the guys. And it turns out, there's some commonalities between us. One of the guys actually from the Bronx himself, and moved here a few years back with his family. And we wound up connecting. And the fact that I'm even sharing this, the opportunity, I find it to be a good story. But on the last set of my squats, you guys know I start every session with squats, and I felt decent, decided to go for a single with 455 pounds, and I actually caught them leaving at the end of my rep, and we had a little interaction. And I think it was great because I didn't realize that I captured that interaction until afterwards when I looked at the video, because I'm always checking my form. And I figured, I'd include it. I don't think they'd mind. I don't even think their faces are in it or anything. But, whatever. I mean, everybody needs to get over themselves. But I wound up, making a connection, an alliance with three new people. And they took the pressure in stride, pressured them a little bit. That pressure built a rapport. Because they realized I wasn't, being a dick. I wasn't out to get them. I was actually just trying to be a little bit more personable. And I wound up, giving them some feedback on their form and stuff, and everything was good. So I'm going to include that at the end of this, that little back and forth. And I'm also, for shits and giggles, going to include my rep with 3 plates on the bench. I so very rarely bench that I decided to today, and whatever. I mean, it was about as disgusting a set with 3 plates as I've ever had. But as they say in my hood, sometimes it be like that. So enjoy the videos, and I'll see you guys soon. So indeed, fellas. What's your name? Floyd? Yeah. Justin. What? Nice to meet you, Justin. That was sick, by the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's all right. I'm always gonna look like this. Bobby, Justin.